What's going on? How are y'all doing today? I'm working this shift, man, but something just really, I've been inspired. If y'all haven't noticed, for those that follow my Facebook page, there was a statement said by Kevin Samuels that a woman's orgasm isn't necessary for the sake of procreation, which is a totally factual statement. Like, a woman doesn't have to bust. A woman doesn't have to bust in order for conception. And when I posted that, a lot of women, like some women attacked me. They attacked Kevin Samuels, and you know what I mean? But they don't address what's being said, and they misinterpret what's being said. Like, just because a woman's orgasm isn't necessary in order to procreate, that's not me saying don't worry about pleasing these women because their orgasm isn't needed in order to make a baby. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just putting things in perspective as far as importance and hierarchy as far as when it comes to pleasure, because women are very arrogant, you know what I mean? They're very self-entitled, and there's just this you gotta make me come, you gotta make me come. But the way all this shit was designed, your coming isn't necessary to make a baby. Now, I started thinking about it and going into it and going deeper or whatever. Women may only come about like 30% of the time or something like that, or only 30% of women have orgasms from dudes. But that just tells me y'all just got to do more fucking. It's a numbers game. Just like 90% of women reject men when it comes to sexual offers and advances. But just because the probability of us having sex is low, and y'all stuck up as a motherfucker, and y'all always saying no, y'all want this perfect guy with a six-pack abs, over 6 feet, over 6 figures, over 6 inches. That doesn't stop us from the pursuit of trying to have pleasure. It's just a numbers game. If I talk to 10 people and 9 of them say no, one of them still gonna say yeah. You just got to play the numbers game, and that's the same thing with women. Now, I'm not saying y'all got to bounce around and fuck all these different dudes or anything like that. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. Whoever you fucking with, whichever guy that you fucking with, have more sex with him. Figure it out. Try to break this shit down. Don't only just leave it on the dude to like understand and know your body and how it works and ticks. If you're not communicating and you just assuming that he knows how to do it, no, you know what you like, you know what you want. But women are afraid. Women are afraid to express what they want. First of all, a lot of women just don't really know what they want. They say what they want based on like cosmopolitan magazines and like TV shows like Ricky Lake and Montel and shit like that. But they don't really know what they want. It's pure confusion. But if we're gonna play just from a strictly mathematics standpoint, you know what I'm saying? If out of 10 times you only orgasm 3 times, and you want more orgasms, then you gotta fuck 20 times to come 6 times. You gotta fuck 30 times to come 9 times. And you gotta fuck 40 times to come 12 times, and so on and so forth. You know, it's a numbers game, numbers and probability. Like, a lot of women, like, they'll not want to have sex because they feel like, there's a 70% chance that they're not gonna have an orgasm. But like I said, with men, it's a 90%, 95% chance that we're not gonna get the buns at all. But we don't let the averages and the percentages against us stop us from doing what we gotta do or trying to have pleasure at all. Women, y'all have so much power and opportunity to have sex, just to be in the room. It's all about being in the room in general. It's kind of like a boardroom business meeting, At most boardroom business meetings, when you're like pitching a business or you're trying to sell some shit like that, I think the numbers is like, I think that's a 90%. I don't know if it's like 90% or 99% chance that you're going to fail that shit. But you still got to play the numbers, because once it hits, it's going to hit big. You know what I'm saying? You can't let the prospect of failure be a deterrent when it comes to like achieving some type of success, whether it's whether it's monetary success or whether it's sexual success. And most men don't stop trying to talk to women just because most of y'all stuck up as hell and say no. So why is y'all ladies acting stuck up and standoffish because most men won't make you come? That's just how we're hardwired. I'll even go deeper, and I think for the sake of population control and not overpopulating the earth, I think it has to be this way. I feel like if a woman came and orgasmed and had this spectacular orgasm every single time that she hooked up with a dude, y'all chicks would be sprung on sex, man. Y'all be fucking like a mother. You ever see a woman when she's sprung off the D? It can get pretty damn annoying, man. You know what I'm saying? But most of them don't get sprung off the D because most of them aren't pleased. But I think you need that balance, man. You need that balance so it ain't like 15 billion of us running around on this planet. Women need to act standoffish and dudes need to act thirsty. Like if men were as standoffish as women, this world would cease to exist, man. We would die out. We would go extinct. Probably within like 100 years. You know what I'm saying? If women had to work to get the D, the way dudes have to work to get poom poom, if men was as standoffish as women, man, this earth would go extinct. So the earth needs men to be thirsty, just for the sake of creating lives, and then the earth needs women to be standoffish, just so it doesn't overpopulate. It's a balance. It's like a positive and a negative charge. It's like a north and south pole. It's like a yin and yang. It's like a duality. So I get it. I understand how it is, and I think once women really understand and grasp this, they won't be so concerned about the orgasm as much. Because, like, from a functional standpoint, orgasm is like the cherry on top, but your orgasm isn't needed in order to make a baby. So you need to get that out of your head. If it happens, boom, that's cherry on top. That's cool. But more than likely it's not. So you got to, like, look at other things in relationships and in the bedroom to make you feel fulfilled, and not just an orgasm. And then penis inserting into vagina is not the only way to make you orgasm. There are other ways to do it. If your man isn't going down on you, I know for me personally, like, I don't go down on every chick, man. Like, unless I'm feeling her, unless I'm in love with her. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women, they're just insecure about themselves down there anyway. So a lot of women don't care if you don't go down on them because they're insecure. Like, what if I smell? You know what I'm saying? What if it don't taste right? Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, there's a lot of insecurities when it comes to that. You know what I mean? But there's other ways to get off. You got toys, you got bullets. You can have your man use your toys on you. If his equipment doesn't put you in that place, there's still other ways. But women just want to give up. The penis don't work, or he's a 2-minute brother or whatever, and they just surrender, throw their hands up. No, we were designed this way for a reason, for balance. That's all it's for, man. Ladies, like Patrice O'Neal asked this question, like, what would you do if all of a sudden your pussy didn't work anymore? How your pussy was broken? How could you convince a man to stay with you? You know what I'm saying? That's like a deep ass question. Not a lot of you are addressing this, and y'all want to put the blame all on men, but you got all the opportunities. You're in the, like, women could pretty much go out and have sex anytime they want. If they really wanted to, you know. Not saying you have to, or I'm not saying to do that, but you can't have all these opportunities and still complain that you're not getting off. You have the opportunities. It's some of us men, we wish we had half the opportunities that women had as far as sex. But the whole thing is getting in that boardroom, and your orgasm is like you're doing a presentation, you're trying to close $1 million deal, you know? It's up to you to make that happen, man. You can't only put that on the dude. You got to make that happen because you have all the opportunities. I know bitches that have 5 boyfriends, 5 niggas they fucking, and they still got online dating apps. They fucking 5 different niggas, and they still on Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, Facebook dating, Match, eHarmony. What else? Christian Mingle, Farmers fucking or some shit. Like, they end up, you got all, don't tell me about your failure as far as getting off when you have all the opportunities in the world to make it happen. If you really wanted to get that nut, you know, like a certain nigga that was trying to fuck with you or whatever, or if it take you that much longer, and you know you're with your significant other, you gotta work harder, man. You gotta give them more, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just expect perfection within 20 minutes or so. And then a lot of you women Y'all use toys and dildos and bullets and rabbits and bunnies and shit so much that your genitalia is desensitized. So you got this battery operated thing that's it wiggles like what 60 times per second or so, whatever the fuck that shit is, 1,000 times a minute. You got that. You got this long hard ass dildo that does the same wiggling, penetrating deep and all spiraling and all this bullshit. And then you want to have a man follow that to make you orgasm? Like you can't be serious, man. That's unreasonable. You done made your pussy dead. You done made your coochie dead with all these man-made tools. Ironic, from man-made tools. Women complain about men not making them come, but men create all the sex toys that they come from. Ain't that about a bitch? Y'all complaining we don't make y'all come, but we design the majority of the toys and the things that you use to make yourselves come was made by a man. Ain't that some shit? And with that being said, I will holler at y'all. Hashtag everybody need more green. Let me see your comments below. I'm gonna upload this shit to YouTube. This is a good video. I like this one. Peace.